taking a live look outside at our City Beautiful on this Monday morning. It is a gorgeous day out there today. We're at 70 degrees right now. But this is such a great story. I've been so looking forward to this. All right, so whether it's in the office or on a date, we all want to make a good first impression, right? But it can be kind of hard to do sometimes. So you might want to think about picking up a copy of this book you see right here, The Emotional Marine. Joining us now is Eric Rittmeyer, former U.S. Marine and author of that book, The Emotional Marine, 68 Mental Toughness and Emotional Intelligence Secrets to Make Anybody Instantly Like You. I hope you like me. Good morning. I'm shaking your hand.
I love you.
It is.
And I love your dress.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. You know, what is the formula for making a good first impression or making that connection with someone when you first meet them?
It's not a very difficult thing to do. Just so few people are aware of some very, very easy things to do. Most importantly is showing respect to people. And it's not just yes or no, sir. It's eye contact. It's undivided attention. And it's just about making that person feel like your world revolves around them in that moment.
So how did you learn that? Was it the military that kind of taught you some of these skills?
They beat it into us, actually. They beat in their head. Yeah, they're like, you have to be nice
Not
to people.
literally, but...
Literally, actually.
Okay,
But it's okay.
okay.
What do you think happened in his head?
Okay.
It's just one of those things where I'm in sales. I speak to a lot of groups. I train a lot of salespeople, and I just come across so many people, and I would think to myself, like, what is it about this person that I'm really attracted to, and other people not attracted to? So I kind of just came up with this idea. Let's write a book about it and see what happens.
I think that is so cool, and we think it's so cool that we actually wanted to test it a little bit. So we've got Amy and we've got Ryan here. This is what's going to happen. So let me just give you a little rundown. They're going to come in and introduce themselves to you, and then you're going to assess their first impression, right? And tell them what they've done right, what they've done wrong. Come on in, guys.
All right, well, I'll have Ryan go first.
I'm nervous.
Okay.
Eric, I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you.
Ryan, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You totally killed it. That was,
And I was nervous.
did you hear the way he said hi? I'm like, that was amazing.
Yes. So assess Ryan.
Obviously, this is very difficult. Okay, you guys in news have this down pat, and I've been saying this for years. I go in news, and you guys are tasked with a very big thing. You have to make people feel comfortable, like in a millisecond. So you guys are already awesome at this. But the thing you do, what you want to do is, when you meet that person initially, it has to be all. Your world has to revolve around them. Try to find something. Like if I looked at you, I would say you have awesome eyes. Like you do. You have really cool eyes. So I'm like, I would make some kind of comment about that, whatever. It's finding something.
Notice the hair?
I did. I kind of have a complex. Okay.
Way to go.
Come here, Brayton. You just failed that test. So it's just something. It's all about being that person, because everybody's gut instinct to kind of shake hand and be like, all right, okay, what's next? Like make it all about that person, just for that millisecond. It makes them feel good.
Wonderful job, Ryan. Come stand next to me.
You killed it. There's a lot of pressure here.
Hi, Eric. I'm Amy. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Amy. It's a pleasure. Okay, see what she did. So she did the hand-on-hand and the pulling a little bit close.
And she does that. That's her thing.
And and there's one thing I have to point out here that you guys are also very, very good at is authenticity. And I think a lot of people, like when they read my book or whatever, they ask questions. They're like, "Oh, you have such beautiful eyes. You're so nice. Nice to meet you." And it's like that wasn't authentic. You know what I mean? It doesn't work.
They're trying to make a good first impression.
They're trying too hard. And if you're not authentic, it reeks, and it's going to do the exact opposite of what you want to do.
Okay.
You know what I find too, Eric, and this is probably one of my big pet peeves, that people don't know how to shake a hand.
I agree with that.
Right? And so it becomes awkward, right? Because a lot of people will do like where it's kind of limp.
Yes.
Or they kind of take you by the edge, and you want a good firm handshake, but not too firm, right?
And I get that question all the time, and the proper protocol for that is you're supposed to shake the hand the way the other person is shaking your hand. And it's funny, because I have a couple friends, I joke with them now, but I have a couple friends, like I know every time I'd see them, they come walking like this, and they go like shaking, and their eyes go like this, and it's like...
You want to shake your hand off, right?
It's okay, you can bench press more than me, right? It's like that. But you're supposed to reciprocate, so you're supposed to kind of like, when you squeeze my hand, I squeeze your hand. It's not supposed to be too much either way. That's the proper protocol for it.
Okay.
All right,
that's good to know.
That is great to know. We've got about 30 seconds left. What would be the big takeaway here for folks who do want to make a good first impression, whether in business, whether in personal relationships, whether they're meeting the in-laws for the first time?
It's not being so serious. It's just being silly. You know, part of my smile factor, the L part of it, is make people laugh. And it's the simplest, easiest thing to do, and everybody wants to laugh. Like, I love going to stores and looking for the person who looks to be having the most miserable day. 99.9% of the time, if you just say something nice, or if you say something kind,
and say, hey!
I love it. I do. I'm like, good. It's all good. I get lots of free coffee. But it's just something that they all want. Everybody wants to be happy. We have an innate, we want to be happy. It's just we're not happy because things we have going in our life.
Yeah.
It's not really a difficult scenario.
Well, I have to tell you, you've been so wonderful.
Oh my, thank you so much for having me.
It's a
pleasure. You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my God, thank you for having me.
And again,
And your eyes really are awesome.
Thank you.
where can people find the book?
My website's best, mentaltoughness.speaker.com. It's also on Amazon.
We love it. Thanks
You guys
so
are awesome.
much.
Thank you for having me.
9:16. Another guy who always makes a good first impression, our James.